Hey guys, welcome back to MD Cubing. I'm your host, MD Cuber. Today, we have a really exciting video. I'm going to be doing an unboxing and review and I guess kind of a comparison of the GAN version 100. So without further ado, let's begin. So here we have the GAN version 100. This is just a regular unboxing experience if you were to get it. I got it early from the cubicle, so I got the limited edition center cap. Here's the accessories box. In case you were wondering what comes inside, we have just a regular tool that removes the center cap along with the adjustment piece and the regular center cap. Inside the box, you get the cube, and yeah, there it is. Turning the cube is actually quite nice. Out of the box, it does come a little bit fast, but I set it up with Weight 5, FC Super Honey, and then just Moyu Lube version 1. And the feeling is actually incredibly tactile. I really like this. The smaller size does allow, I guess, for my hands to feel it better. Although I do have big hands, I don't think that really makes a difference. So I guess the question on everyone's mind is this cube good? It's the newest GAN cube that's come out, and I'm sure a lot of people are wondering, you know, how does this cube perform? How does it compare to the GAN 16, you know, in previous GAN models? And what do I think about it? Because that's why you're watching it, right? My opinion. In the past, I've trashed on GAN cubes. I really don't like them based on the fact that I think they're overpriced. And I think there are better alternatives, not only in terms of price, but in terms of performance. The way my hands operate, I think I prefer a cube that is a little bit less responsive, if that makes sense. This is another cube that'll come out in a video soon, but this is the PiCube Shop's RSFAM V5, and I think I really like this cube over most other GAN cubes. Another example of a cube that I've had for a while would be the FerroCore. The Cubicle's FerroCore is probably another one of my favorite cubes because of its response. I think that it's more forgiving when it comes to solves, and I feel like I can perform better on it because of you know, the feeling and the fact that the performance isn't as aggressive. I feel with regular GAN models, you have to be either very precise with your turning or just change your turning style to a point in which it doesn't suit me anymore. I feel like Moyu cubes especially allow me to be, I guess, a little bit rougher with my puzzles, as opposed to where GAN, like I said, I have to be more on point with my turning. But to answer the question, I think this cube is really, really good. Comparing it to the GAN 16, the GAN 15, and the GAN 12, I think it beats them in every single category. And it's significantly cheaper than every single one of the cubes already out. Like I said, I do acknowledge the fact that I did trash on the GAN 16, and maybe I was too aggressive with it. After having it for over a month, I think the puzzle is pretty good. Although I still have some gripes with it. I think if I didn't get it for the cheap price that I did, it wouldn't be worth it. And I think the performance is lackluster compared to some of the other cubes that I have, for example, like the FerroCore. However, this cube isn't a bad cube. I just think that with the GAN version 100 out, there's no reason why you should buy this. And maybe that's incredibly biased of me because, as most of you, like I said, know, I don't like GAN puzzles. But having this cube out, I think, really makes a difference. This cube is just absolutely amazing. Like I said, I love doing algs on it. I don't think this cube lacks in any area. I think it's the best performing GAN cube that there is on the market currently. I guess let's do a comparison between, you know, the GAN 16 mechanism and the GAN version 100 to show you the differences. The mechanisms are incredibly similar. I mean, the center skirts are basically the same with no noticeable difference. The feet of the pieces are also very similar. The core looks the exact same, and so do the magnet capsules. Here's an up-close shot of the two cubes side by side, or right next to each other. Here's a side-by-side comparison of, you know, the pieces compared to the version 100 to the 16. But just turning them side by side, I think I would prefer the version 100 regardless of price, and it just offers a response that I really, really enjoy. Even comparing it to the 12, which I did say was better than the 16, I think the version 100 is, like I said, better. It's more tactile than the 12 for sure, but it doesn't have those weird like clicks that you hear from the 12. Like turning the 12 up close, you can hear a click every turn. And that's from the internal magnet design being so, not necessarily poor, but just over-engineered. With the GAN version 100, there isn't that weird clicking or that weird catching that you get from the internals. And like I said, I just think this is the best GAN cube that's been released. In total, I really do like this cube, and you know, now I'll do some solves to some music. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. As always, I'm MD Cuber, and I hope you take care. Bye-bye.
Listen to the cubes.